Hello to all our viewers and audience watching Holistic Health 24H, a channel that always accompanies the health and quality of life of the elderly. As people enter old age, many begin to realize that their memory is not what it used to be. Sometimes they're looking for their glasses, only to find them right on top of their head. Other times, they finish saying something, but moments later can't remember what they just said. These seemingly trivial incidents often leave people worried. Am I becoming senile? Could I be starting to lose my memory? In fact, some level of memory decline is a natural part of aging, just like graying hair or wrinkled skin. But if forgetfulness becomes more frequent and starts to interfere with daily life, it could be an early warning sign of more serious issues such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease. The important thing to understand is, memory decline is not an inevitable part of aging, and it should not be ignored or simply accepted. If detected early and with proper care, memory can absolutely be improved, helping older adults live happier, healthier, and more independent lives every day. Before we begin, what age group are you in? And where are you watching this video from? Leave a comment below to let Holistic Health 24H know, and to show that there are many others who care about memory and brain health just like you. In today's video, Holistic Health 24H will explore with you the common causes of memory decline in the elderly, how to distinguish between normal aging and signs of disease, and most importantly, how to protect and improve memory effectively and naturally. Let's get started right now. 1. Memory decline, a common phenomenon but not to be taken lightly. Many of us often assume, memory loss is just a part of aging, or it's normal for the elderly to forget things. But that's not entirely true. Not everyone who is old becomes forgetful or suffers memory loss. Some people over 70 are still sharp, clearly remembering every memory and the names of all their grandchildren. On the other hand, some people in their early 60s may already start forgetting basic things, even struggling to remember the way home. So where is the boundary between age-related forgetfulness and memory loss due to illness? Memory decline in the elderly is generally divided into two main types. First is memory decline due to natural aging. This is a fairly common condition as age increases. Older adults may forget someone's name, miss an appointment, or not recall an event from a few days ago. However, they can still manage daily tasks, remember important information when reminded, and especially still recognize places, times, and familiar people. This is considered normal and is not a major concern if it doesn't affect quality of life. Second is memory decline due to illness, most commonly dementia or Alzheimer's disease. This case is much more concerning. The affected person may forget familiar things, like how to cook a dish they've made for years, or get lost in their own neighborhood. They may repeat the same question within minutes, fail to recognize loved ones, and at times not even remember where they are or who they are. This is no longer ordinary forgetfulness, it's a sign of brain function deterioration and requires medical evaluation and treatment as soon as possible. What's important is that your loved ones need to observe carefully and distinguish between these two conditions. Because if detected early, older adults still have the chance to improve memory, slow the progression of the disease, and maintain independent living for a longer time. 2. Causes of memory decline in the elderly. Memory is not simply the ability to remember, it is the result of a complex process taking place in the brain. When brain function is affected, memory will also decline. In the elderly, many factors contribute to memory decline, and it's important to understand the causes in order to prevent or effectively improve the condition. Poor blood flow to the brain. The brain needs sufficient blood and oxygen to function normally. Over time, however, blood vessels may harden and narrow due to atherosclerosis. Along with that, blood pressure problems, whether high or low, can reduce blood circulation to the brain. When the brain is not nourished properly, the ability to remember and process information will significantly decrease. Deficiency in essential micronutrients. B vitamins, especially vitamin B12, play a crucial role in the nervous system. A prolonged deficiency in B12 can lead to memory disorders, lack of concentration, and even nerve damage. In addition, omega-3, a good fat found in sea fish, also helps enhance brain function. When the diet lacks these nutrients, memory is also significantly affected. Chronic stress, depression, and insomnia. Many elderly people face loneliness, the loss of loved ones, financial pressure, or chronic illness, all of which can cause stress and lead to depression. Stress increases the hormone cortisol, which over time affects the part of the brain responsible for memory. Combined with chronic insomnia, where the brain does not get proper rest, the ability to retain and recall information is severely impaired. Improper use of medication. Many older adults take sedatives, sleeping pills, or chronic disease medications for extended periods without close monitoring. Some types of drugs can have side effects on the central nervous system, slowing reflexes, causing confusion, forgetfulness, and even reducing concentration. If taken in incorrect doses or in combination with multiple medications, the risks increase. Uncontrolled chronic diseases. Conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and lipid disorders, if not properly managed, can damage blood vessels and affect the entire nervous system. Diabetes, for example, can damage small nerves, including those involved in memory control in the brain. Poor control of these illnesses over time will reduce cognitive function. In summary, memory decline is not just due to aging, but is the result of multiple contributing factors, from nutrition and mental health to underlying medical conditions. Understanding the causes is the first step in not being passive about this condition. Older adults can absolutely improve their memory if it is detected and supported in the right way. 3. Solutions to improve memory in the elderly. Memory decline is not a death sentence of old age. If cared for properly, older adults can absolutely improve their memory, stay mentally sharp, and live happier and more independent lives every day. Below are practical, easy-to-implement solutions that have been scientifically proven. Exercise the brain daily. The brain is like a muscle, the more it is used, the more flexible and resilient it becomes. Older adults should maintain the habit of reading books, solving crossword puzzles, playing chess, learning to use a smartphone, or recounting old stories to their grandchildren. Every small activity like this helps stimulate brain function and improves memory. Engage in gentle, regular physical activity. Walking, cycling, practicing yoga, tai chi, or simply gardening every day all benefit memory. Exercise helps improve blood circulation, delivers more oxygen to the brain, reduces stress, and improves sleep, all of which support brain function. Eat a nutritious, balanced, and reasonable diet. Prioritize brain-friendly foods such as sea fish, salmon, mackerel, eggs, avocados, nuts, dark green vegetables, and fresh fruits. Supplement with vitamin B12, folic acid, and omega-3 if the diet is lacking. Avoid consuming too much refined sugar, unhealthy fats, and processed foods, as they may increase inflammation and damage brain cells. Drink enough water and limit alcohol and stimulants. Get enough quality sleep on a regular schedule. Sleep plays a crucial role in consolidating memory. Older adults should aim to sleep 6 to 8 hours a night, go to bed and wake up at consistent times, and avoid drinking too much water or using electronic devices before bed. If insomnia persists, it's best to consult a doctor rather than self-medicating. Maintain a positive and optimistic mindset. Mental state directly affects the brain. Older adults should nurture positive social relationships, regularly talk with loved ones, and participate in clubs and community activities. These activities not only bring joy and reduce loneliness but also slow memory decline. Effectively manage chronic illnesses. Diabetes, high blood pressure, and lipid disorders, if not well managed, can affect brain function. Older adults need to go for regular checkups, take medications as prescribed, and absolutely avoid adjusting doses on their own. Avoid overusing unnecessary medications. Some sedatives, sleeping pills, and strong painkillers, if used long-term, can reduce cognitive and memory function. If you feel confused, unusually sleepy, or forgetful after taking medication, inform your doctor promptly for adjustment. In summary, taking care of memory in older adults doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. What matters most is maintaining a scientific lifestyle, a positive mindset, and receiving proper attention from family members. Consider keeping a sharp memory as a journey, a little each day, with persistence, will lead to results. Dear viewers, memory decline may be part of the aging process, but that doesn't mean we have to accept forgetfulness, confusion, or constant lapses as the norm. The key is early recognition, understanding the causes, and gradually changing our lifestyle, from diet, physical activity, rest, to mental well-being. Just a little time each day spent caring for your brain, staying connected with family and community, and your memory and mental health will gradually improve. And if you are a son or daughter, remember this: a phone call, a conversation, or simply listening to your parents tell old stories, is also a wonderful remedy that helps them preserve their memory and joy in life. Are you practicing any methods to train your memory daily? Please share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any helpful videos from Holistic Health 24H. Wishing you and your family clarity, good health, and peace through the years. See you in the next video.